afternoon, South Africa, and a very warm welcome to you. My name is Jeannie D, and this is Afternoon Express. And remember, on a Tuesday afternoon, we bring you a sensational Tuesday cook-along where we give you one of your favorite South African celebrities, we give you one of our favorite chefs, and this glorious kitchen where we get to whip up some tasty meal. And for better or worse, I'm going to learn how to cook it. So today, we're making something quite treaty, I think, because it's, you see... You mentioned butter. It's going to be decadent, it's going to be tasty. You know, you actually have affected my cooking style, because last night I was in the kitchen and I was trying to create something really healthy for myself to make. So I was making a celery soup. Okay. And in the soup, I even threw butter. I browned the celery and the onions and the garlic in a massive dollop of butter. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Somehow, I don't think my celery soup is a diet celery soup anymore. But anyway, thank you for all of your inspiration. That's and today you're going to teach me how to make something even more with our celeb guest. Tell you who it is in a little bit. Okay, but we've got to start. So we're going to start by making a beautiful butter sauce today, a butter curry sauce. Called butter for a reason. Yeah. But to get the whole thing going, we've got to start cooking some rice. So super easy. And that's basmati, I can tell by the shape. Yeah, 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, it's a simple 2-to-1 ratio. Yeah. And then salt, and we're going to get that guy going. Okay. So we're serving our beautiful butter sauce separately from delicious grilled lamb chops, okay? And an amazing easy pickle. It's going to be an ultimate curry. The ultimate curry. And also, because why are we serving the lamb away from the sauce? We're kind of be a little different right now. So we're going to serve it separately, but at home, if you want to, bash it all together. Totally fine. We're just going to be a little fancy. Okay, fabulous. I love fancy. Remember, you can cook along with us as well. All you need to do is SMS the keyword lamb to 33650. Remember, if you don't eat the beef, we give you the lamb. So remember, the keyword is lamb, and all you need to do is SMS it to 33650, and they will send you the recipe and, of course, the shopping list. All right, are you ready to get started? Rice is on the boil, and now we're going to give you and introduce you to our sensational celebrity guest. Today, for our Tasty Tuesday cook-along, we've invited a woman who is no stranger to the kitchen, unlike me. Apart from being my colleague over at Top Billing, she's currently hosting the 2nd season of her fantastic cooking show called The Hostess. It's Lorna Maseko!
I'm Lorna Maseko. Many of you won't know that I'm actually an event planner in real life. I'm always on the lookout for foodie inspirations to use in my new role as SABC3's hostess. We're creating a Brenda Fassie-inspired theme with the barramundi being the hero of the menu. I absolutely love Brenda. To my first dish, ain't no thing like a chicken wing. You do love a good chicken wing when you go to any bar in South Africa. What I wanted to do that was kind of different here, I wanted them sticky, sweet and sour. I've got this beautiful hoisin sauce which is going to kind of create and bring everything together. Hoisin is quite an Asian style sauce, sweet and sour, fermented, but it works with anything Asian.
Ah, my sweetheart, welcome to the show.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm
Finally,
so excited.
it's taken you very long to get here, but I know what the schedules are like at Top Billing.
It's so crazy, but finally I'm here. I'm so excited.
No, so happy to have you here, and well done on your show. I absolutely love it. Yay! It's your perfect niche, really, because you are so comfortable in that environment.
You know what? I think what's so fun about shooting the show is that I go completely crazy and it gets all edited out, but it's tons of fun. Yeah. I don't want to say I do whatever I want, but basically, I kind of do whatever I want and have fun doing it. So
but you tend to get quite edited because you are quite nuts. Yeah. But I love it.
We're like cut from the same cloth, Jins. So, you know, it takes one to know one, so it's fun.
I would love to watch a show of yours unedited.
Watch that on YouTube. I think that we'll have to leave that for YouTube, but it's completely crazy. It's fun, we're creative, it's a cool crew to work with. Yeah. And I think whenever you work with people you love, it just makes the job so much easier, you know? So, and we get to explore with different kinds of food. We've had amazing guests on the show. Yeah. And yeah, it's been interesting and I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, me neither. Absolutely love it. Now, let's go back to when audiences and South Africa was first introduced to you. I think I remember meeting you at your top billing audition. But before that, you made your mark in South Africa as the first black professional ballerina.
I know. I don't look like one anymore.
Oh, please.
But at least I have those like street creds to just be like, I used to be a ballet dancer for the South African Ballet Theatre. And the interesting thing about that is that I actually never grew up kind of knowing anything about ballet. It was like something that was offered in primary school, and I was like between ballet and karate. I was like, I am not getting my face punched, honey. No. I will go on my toes and let those look ugly, but not my face. No one's touching my face.
When last did you wear your point shoes?
Long,
no, listen, I don't know what's
ago.
more uncomfortable, these or point shoes.
I know. Both are very uncomfortable, but I think I got so comfortable in point shoes because of the calluses. That kind of disgusting, but you know, the calluses that grow on your feet.
Ballerina's feet.
I know, but I've had years to kind of clean that up. I'm better off
Would you
now.
be able to stand on point without the shoes?
Never.
You'd break a toe. Hey?
I will break a whole lot of things. Girl, I'm a lot heavier than I was about 10 years ago, so I might just break a whole lot more things. But yeah, so it was interesting years, and I think I was lucky enough to have an amazing ballet teacher who was like almost Russian, actually, in his form of training. And so we were like, I did ballet Monday to Saturday, literally. Yeah. And it took a lot of commitment, but I'm so grateful that I did it because I think it contributed to a certain level of discipline that I try and have at this young, mature age.
No, dancing is, I mean, ballet especially is definitely a discipline.
Yeah.
And then I remember meeting you at your top billing audition, and I remember the whole office was going crazy, thinking the ballerina. That's what they referred to you as.
Love it.
And your audition was amazing. And then you joining the team was just such a natural fit.
Yeah.
What was your first experience like when you first joined top billing? I mean, because literally took you all over the world, met all these celebrities.
I must tell you the funniest story is that when I got my first call from Michelle, I think it was, and she was like, would you be interested in doing a top billing shoot? I was like, is that a question? Girl, that should be a statement. I'm on my way. Yeah. So I fly to Cape Town, and then I'm on the 7 Seas Voyager. And I just remember thinking, oh, I've never seen so many wealthy people in my life, these grannies with like branded, you know, sunglasses, bags, but all on crutches. And it was so amazing.
Oh, and a cruise ship.
It was a cruise ship. It was absolutely amazing. And I thought to myself, wow, I'm so excited for this. And I did all the interviews. I mean, I was obviously a little bit scratchy at most of it. And I told everybody I was going to be on top billing. I was so excited. And I think I had like 2 questions. This is amazing. And then like all action shots, but yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that all? I was so embarrassed. But you know what? I think it takes time to grow, and I think it's been amazing that the team allows you to kind of become who you are and kind of grow into your own personality. And since then, it's been absolutely amazing.
Don't you find that whenever anybody meets you, their first questions are, where's your favorite place that you've ever traveled to?
Yeah, always Jeannie, always Manang. I'm like, I don't know. I spoke to her last week.
Who's the best person you've ever met? Like the best celebrity you've ever met. So I want to know, where's the best place you've ever travelled to, and who was the best interview with the best celebrity that you ever had?
I think the best interview was actually like a few months ago. I interviewed Scarlett Johansson. Oh, what a bombshell.
Wow.
She should have been from like Benoni. She's so hot. Because all the
girls come from Benoni.
Come from Benoni. She is like absolutely amazing. And I remember I interviewed one of the guys on the film as well. I can't remember his name, but you know what? He was just so warm.
He must have been really memorable.
Asbeck, something Asbeck. I can't remember his name. I know. Yeah, he was. No, he was really. He wasn't like the big. You know, he wasn't like a Scarlett Johansson or Chris Hemsworth. But he was one of those. He was really so. I was like, wow. And he gave me more time. And you know, I got in a selfie, which was fun. I wanted to tell you don't take selfies. I was that African that just decided to ask for selfies.
I don't have one photograph with any of the celebrities.
Are you serious?
I'm too shy to ask.
I'm just like always so kind, and I'm like, oh, you're so amazing. Can I take a selfie? They can't say no. After they've just said, please don't take selfies. But they're all kind by that time because they're probably just like, oh, shame. Look at the girl from Africa. They don't take the selfie. And I'm like, yes. You know, so yeah.
Now, what we actually haven't discussed is from what created that bridge, I suppose, from top billing to Cooking with Lorna and Friends, and then ultimately The Hostess. But what was that first gap, that bridge?
I think, like, if I recall, like I did a lot of cooking things on top billing.
Yeah.
And I think that
I've even done a lot of cooking things on top billing.
But it's
that has never inspired me to
I just
cook.
heard you say backstage, this thing, what is it, a microwave? I'm like, oh my gosh, how are we going to marry you off? How are we going to find a good Xhosa man from like Eastern Cape to marry you off if you don't even know what a microwave is?
Lebola can cover cooking lessons, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe. But we might have to take you to Nigeria then. Might be a little bit difficult. No. Okay, we'll keep you in Cape Town. Okay,
keeping me local.
I think, you know what, I think it's because I did a lot of cooking segments on Top Billing, and I think also doing MasterChef, the first celebrity MasterChef kind of like sparked this cooking thing. And I'm a bit of a show off actually. I like to have a feast when I invite people over for dinner. You know, I'll have like fish for my pescatarian people. Ooh. I'll have lamb for my African brothers. I'll have chicken for my
So is that how
China
you
State
entertain
girls? Yeah, no, definitely. I'm a big feaster. I love lamb shank. I love whole fish. I don't do... What is it, banting? Yeah. We eat when you come to my house. And I think because I'm a nibbler, I like to kind of like nibble on this and that. I never like to have like one thing. I'm a terrible person at any restaurant, honestly.
Well, we absolutely love you as the hostess.
Thank you.
And I actually feel like I am, you know, traveling with you and really being there with you in all of the kitchens that you're cooking in. But today we're bringing you into our kitchen.
I know. And chefs generally have like their own rules in their own kitchen, so I better behave.
No, it's fine. Clem's fine, and because you're beautiful, I'm sure he's going to be just fine with you.
Love it.
All right, join us in a couple of minutes. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we will have the glamorous Lorna Maseko cooking with us on our tasty Tuesday cook-along. Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and we're just about to get started in the kitchen with our tantalizing, tasty Tuesday cook-along. And of course, you can join in too. All you need to do to be part of the action and part of the fun is call us on 021 430 9881. And if you've got any questions for our gorgeous guest, Lorna Maseko, or for our fantastic chef, Clem Pedro, all you need to do is give us a call on that number and we'll be here. All right. The rice is on the boil, by the way. Clem's already put it on while we were chatting. And now we're going to get started with, that's the rice part.
Awesome.
Okay. So I've turned the heat down because it's boiling already, so we're going to let it steam and do its own thing.
Okay.
Cool. So
rice. Yeah,
so we're making a beautiful, it's butter curry for a reason, okay?
Yeah. Right.
I'm not going to scare the two of you.
Well, I say butter saves lives. To some extent.
Totally. And I don't think that she's going to be very intimidated by you in the kitchen for some reason.
No, not at all.
No, I think we're going to have a lovely conversation, learn a few things myself, and maybe Clem will just get some tips from me as well.
Is there room for you to learn anything in the kitchen, or do you think you pro?
No, never. I'm always wanting to learn. I'm always glued on the cooking channel, Afternoon Express, especially on Tuesdays, because you guys come up with some amazing recipes. So
yeah. It's him.
High five, I know. It's so kitsch to do a high five, but I still like it. It's like
no,
so.
Listen, I love 80s. Cheers and a high five. I'm so. I love it too.
I wish you do a new one, boom.
Yeah, that's our new move.
That's our new move. Love it.
Okay, Clem, let's start with our deconstructed curry.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick pickle, but that's going to take some time to kind of sit in that vinegar, to suck up all the acidity and that little bit of sweetness. So, Lorna, do your thing. I'm not going to say anything. Well, actually, yes, I've got some cucumber for you, and I've got a red onion. Jeannie, I'll put you on the red onion.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I genuinely have Taba, who's my assistant, and he chops up everything. So do you want to She's like, never.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Cool.
Similar to that is nobody puts Jeannie in the kitchen.
No. So Jeannie, I'm going to teach you how to do beautiful little red onion petals for the pickle. You don't want to have too big a chunk, because then you're going to have onion breath all day. So I've got a red onion for you on your board.
Depending who you're seeing,
is good.
Depending who you're seeing, because you might just want that pickled onion breath just so that people can leave you alone.
Okay. No, look, this mouth must always be ready to kiss.
Girl,
you want to mention some names there, Lorna?
No, I'm just going to chop this
Okay. So I've got a red onion for you as well. There's two boards, so maybe you can share the space there. Okay, so the first thing first, we slice your onion in half, and you're going to go into quarters.
Okay, I'm going to share this with you.
Cool, let me come this side.
Cool.
My board. Okay, wait a minute. What did I see? Half, like that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
After all these years, still not even one thing. Come on, Jinzy.
I swear, not even one thing.
Even ramen noodles.
But there's a delivery guy down the road from you, and they just delivers the best one.
I knew you were going to come up with some smart answer for that.
Okay, so we're there, right?
Yeah.
Now we're going to go, look at the little angle you got right on top. We're going to cut thin little slivers.
Right. Maybe that's too thin. Am I going
No.
sashimi
Perfect,
there? I'm going
perfect.
onion sashimi. I'm making it that
There we
thin.
go. So the idea is you end up with these tiny little onion petals.
Yeah.
So you're not going to scare anyone with onion breath.
No, I love. This is what they make that shallot vinegar with, hey?
Yeah, delicious.
That's true.
Okay.
Cool, so I'm going to let you do your thing, and Lorna, you are on the cucumber. So when you're done, you can actually make the pickle. So I don't ever like telling anyone how to make a pickle, because it's about
I'm
your
on
own
pickle
personal
duty here with Lorna.
It is kind of like a thing, you know.
your
I
own-
love anything pickled though. I just feel like pickled things and butter save lives. So this is the perfect meal for a good lunch or winter's dinner, right?
Okay.
So true.
Yeah.
Gina, you okay there?
I'm good. I mean, do I have to do the whole thing
I've
or
actually
just
got
one
a feeling
quarter?
that you probably do know how to cook. And then she's just everything's just
I'm just a little hustler.
Yeah, completely.
Do I throw this in?
You
Can I
do.
tell you what it is? If I had to cook, I would probably be really good at it, because I love to eat. So I figure that I understand flavour very well.
If you understand flavour very well, then you're on a good start, I think.
Well, you can
know?
teach me. You can teach me a little dish, but I haven't been invited to the hostess yet.
Well, is that shade? No, now that I've been here, I think it's only fair that we throw an amazing party for you. What would you like a little bachelorette type thing?
Why would I want a little bachelorette?
What?
I don't know. Anything fun for you, Jins.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so this is the rice wine vinegar, right?
That's red wine vinegar, yeah. So you can use any vinegar at home that you have. Red wine vinegar, doesn't worry, there's no wine in there. It's just the
when
colour,
it's red,
the
it's the
flavour,
red wine vinegar.
They didn't tell me that when I started.
All right.
Okay.
I just thought
good.
it was red wine and I had a big scallop of it. Okay, can I throw that in?
You can.
Yes, you may.
I've
Okay,
chopped
now-
some onions for your curry. Jeannie, I'm actually going to put you on spice duty.
Yeah, please.
Cool.
That means I'm leaving that
you.
area now. Okay, now I'm on spice duty. What does that mean?
Onions going in, so we can let that start browning off. You can give it a mix. I believe curry should be made with a wooden spoon.
Yes,
I know.
everything
I
must
feel
be
like
done.
everything should be done with a wooden spoon. I mean, not only does it remind me of my mom when
Yeah.
you were naughty, or my ballet teacher just showing us a little bit of discipline, but I think it just makes cooking so like comfortable, and you feel like you're at home, and it's not like at a Michelin star restaurant or something fancy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you really used to get smacks with a wooden spoon in ballet class?
No, at home. My mom was the wooden spoon.
Well, look, I'm not going to say that you look like a naughty girl or anything.
What do you mean?
But have you given your mother some hard times?
No, I was like...
Were you that naughty girl that she was worried
I was a
about?
perfect ballet dancer. I went from NSA, and we went to the same school.
We went to the same
I can't believe it. Wait. Woo! I almost like knocked you over because mine's a little bit kadung.
But I feel like I'd left already by the time you had joined.
What did you try to say? Oh my gosh.
I'm a little bit older. I mean, I don't look it, right?
No, you don't. Not at all. I mean...
Okay,
Cool.
spice.
You're doing the right thing there, so that's looking really good. And you can the temperature's coming up now. Add a little bit of butter to start the butter process. You see, you got to ease into it. You can't go with the whole brick. You got to start by little pieces at a time.
Okay.
There you go. So that's smelling really good. You can smell the richness of the butter and the onion already. Let's go with some mustard seeds.
All right.
So I've kind of lined everything up for you in order.
Which ones are those?
Okay.
Mustard seeds going in. All of it. I love the flavor of mustard seeds in curry. It's just like a little bit of a kick at the back of the curry.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought onions are only supposed to make you cry when you're cutting them.
I know, eh?
They do. It's like, but I find like everyone has like this trick about, oh, is that like your Bold and the Beautiful thing? Okay, keep going.
Go.
Can you instantly cry?
Well, yeah. Now I can.
Cool. Next thing. So I've got some cumin and coriander, and I'm keeping all the spices whole because we're going to blend the sauce in the end.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right.
So you can. It's really smelling super
Cumin.
fragrant. Curry leaves going in.
Oh, so
curry
good.
leaves are a must in a curry.
Can I ask a
Right.
really daft question?
Go ahead.
Spices are all calorie-free, right?
Okay, I like where this
No,
going.
can I tell you why I'm asking?
Okay.
Because like, whenever you're making like diet foods and soups and things like that, they're all very bland. But surely by adding in like lots of spices like this, it's
I guess it's better than like doing like ready-made sauces because those kind of have a lot of sugar
And salt
preservatives
and like little
okay,
vitamins.
okay.
It's probably better to have like the actual original ingredient. You
Yeah.
know? I think the herb or the spice or
So
whatever.
that wasn't a dumb question
Not
because
at
it's a
all.
legit
That was so
thing.
smart. Another one. Let's go. Boom.
Okay, cool. Curry leaves and turmeric can go in.
Okay.
Okay, so that pickle is ready.
You can get them fresh, you can get them dry. We got them dry today. Fresh is like always my favorite.
Yeah.
But I mean, just if you can't find the fresh one, just use dry. That's fine.
Yeah.
And turmeric, you know that you've got to find these in pill form. Turmeric pills. It is amazing for anti-aging and it's the most beautiful antioxidant you can put into your body. Lick it. No, I promise you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Selling
was
it.
definitely the same year as you went to school.
Garlic ginger going in.
It smells amazing, right? Was that nice? Ew.
No, this smells very curry-ish.
It does.
Yeah.
I think
looks
that's what
very
curry
curry-ish
leaves
as
already.
well.
If you're not very good at making curries at home,
Yeah.
start using curry leaves. There we go.
Garlic and ginger.
Bravo.
In.
Cool. Give that a good mix. So what you want to do now, I'm going to add a little bit of oil, just because I like, curry needs oil. You need to have a little bit of like that oily layer on the top.
The nice thing as well is that you could actually add ginger right at the end because ginger tends to kind of lose a lot of flavor in the beginning.
Lose a lot of flavour in the
Yeah,
beginning.
like, you know, so you sometimes want to put it towards the end so that you still get a little, that hint of ginger towards your...
Don't let her
your curry.
out-chef you, Claire.
I'm learning, I'm always learning, it's cool.
No, never.
Okay, so I've got some tomato puree for you.
Nice.
That's going in.
Ooh, come
And then I'm
on.
going to balance it
Yeah.
out. Instead of adding cream today, I'm going to go with
Can
some
I tell
yogurt.
you how you mix? It's the funniest thing. But you must still love me afterwards, right? So whenever you have like a makeup artist or somebody who doesn't know how to do your face, you know how they like, even the way they hold the brush is so weird.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can see it with somebody who's hardly ever in the kitchen, the way they mix is like so foreign. Like, you're like, just get it going. Really. Just, you know, be one with the pot.
Be one with the pot.
Is that your... Okay.
Yeah, you know, you're like...
Well, there you go. So we've added in the garlic, ginger, onions, and all the spices. We've thrown it into some tomato sauce and some yogurt. Lorna is one with the pot, and while she enjoys doing that, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we get started with the rest of this tasty recipe. We'll see you in a bit.
Yum.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, this gorgeous Tuesday, and it's always my favourite day of the week lately because it is our fabulous cook-along. Remember, you can join in on the fun. All you need to do, if you want any advice or if you've got any questions or comments, is call us on 021 430 9881. And of course, we are also streaming live on YouTube, so you can literally set up your little laptop or iPad or whatever in the kitchen and cook along with us on the show. All right, so before the break, we got started with this delicious sauce that is starting to boil up. I'm now going to be one with the pot and one with the spoon.
Slant it a bit. Relax the elbow.
It's all in the wrist, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, like that. No, man, that's not right.
That's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, well, anyway. Moving on with our deconstructed curry. Okay, we're going to start with the lamb now.
Are you feeling confident? You just mastered the stirring
I know,
technique.
she did.
I think I'm going to let you blend the sauce up.
I'm not much of a stirrer. I'm more of a pourer. I like to pour whatever's on offer.
Cool. So
Pouring is a good skill.
I think so.
Yeah, quite.
So before we blend, let's bring on some butter, okay?
Yeah.
This is going to add a lot of richness to the curry.
Love it.
And that butter flavor. So just one.
I thought you were going to put another one in there.
No,
I didn't think...
I was lying. I'm not going to do one. I'm going to do like a couple. There we go. Just like that. And then let's have a look at our rice.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
What did I say at the beginning of the show? Did you hear what I said?
You
I
just
said,
said
for butter or worse, he's going to have me cooking today.
Okay. Our rice is looking amazing, but now we're going to let it finish steaming with a little bit of butter. Okay. Look, Lorna, I don't see you every day.
I know.
I don't see you
so
every day.
You have to prepare a hearty meal for me.
There we go.
Joburg is very far.
Cool, so that's going to keep on steaming with the butter in there. Keep that aside. So now, bring on the power tool, but let me take it off the heat for you first.
Okay.
No, you've now gone back to your...
Okay, Lorna.
Thank you.
Cool, so let me hold the spoon for you.
There you go. I reckon you're a good spooner.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait, actually, let's add a bit of heat, okay?
Just a little bit,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3 chilies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Not
Cool.
too bad. Keep the seeds in. It'll be a little
Next
bit...
to the seeds
Then
is
have
the,
a kick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the seeds in, and then some
Coriander.
fresh coriander, just a little bit.
Nice.
You're going to add more in the end.
Okay.
Excellent.
Cool. Here you go.
You're going to give him the musher.
Good luck.
And
So
I
Are
can
you
mush
sure,
it.
you sure your hand skills are good?
Remember I did the DIY show on Top Billing?
Yeah, so that
So I'm
must
just
have
going to pretend
strengthened
I'm
your
working a
right hand
drill.
really well.
Cool,
Okay,
exactly. So get it at the bottom of the pot. Want to give it a good
I feel
first
like,
go?
I
Squeeze
feel
that
like I need to
turbo
stand
button.
away.
Okay, is that the one I must use?
There we go. Put it at the bottom of the pot and just like start getting the sauce moving around.
Nice.
Whoa.
She was doubting me for a minute. She's not anymore.
I was.
That's looking so good.
Impressive.
How good is that? And actually just one location, and then it's... And now I can move it over there for a different vibe. And then I can move it over here.
Beautiful.
Not too bad. I'm very impressed.
All right.
DIY, baby, DIY.
They taught you
Those
well.
power tools taught me all I need to know about handling myself in the kitchen.
Love
Go.
it.
I think we're done.
Is that it?
That's it. So you made a beautiful butter sauce.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
Just be careful.
Let me get that for you.
Remove the weapon.
Like get the access.
It's not like...
Why are we all trying to help Jeannie right now?
The way you have
How
the
many
equipment in the
brunettes does it
kitchen.
take to mush a soup?
All right.
I'm naturally
Oh,
blonde.
that could be a soup.
It could be,
could
absolutely.
It could
But
be.
for today's... you know what? Actually, Jeannie, yes. Yes, I'm going to
Yeah.
develop a curry soup for you. We're going to call it the Jeannie curry soup recipe.
With a bit
I
of
think it's a
butter.
wonderful idea.
Yeah. So let's get that back on the heat to continue simmering.
Excellent. Cool.
Right, so let's talk
And the
about...
nice
See,
thing is
I'm
the
this
longer
kind
it
of cook.
simmers,
There we go. There we go.
the
No,
more
I have
flavour
to.
it's going to have,
I
right?
think it's
I
gonna be so
clean
good.
as I cook.
Excellent.
Well, I clean as others cook.
I know, that's great. I need you. Next time I have a dinner, you're coming with to clean every time I cook. Because I hate getting my hands wet.
Juicy.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a major awkward moment in the kitchen, like an absolute mishap?
You know what? I remember doing like one of these food festival things, and I was saying to Neil Anthony, who's been on the show a couple of times,
Yeah, he's amazing.
on Express as well, and I was like, I'm so nervous. He's like, don't worry about it. No one knows what you're cooking. So, you know, just have the confidence and pretend like you know exactly what you're doing. So this past weekend, I was doing like a cooking campaign.
Yeah.
And because it's, you know, it's like a demo, so we don't have a proper stove and, you know, nothing's really working. So this guy says, I'd like to taste the coffee with the steak. And I'm like, of course, sir. I mean, you know, but I was
And you
like,
were just cooking it without worrying if it was going to taste good or not.
well, the thing is, the stuff that we had wasn't really good. Like, it wasn't like a proper industrial stove, and you know, we didn't have the proper equipment. So, but luckily, you know, because I'm good, my game is banging and amazing, and it's popping and locking. So I had it locked down. So thank goodness I know. how
So
to
when
make
he
a
tasted
steak.
it, he enjoyed it.
He was like, "Yeah, very good." It was
Okay,
very
well,
good.
that's good looking. Well,
Well,
that's
unless,
good.
unless if he was just intimidated by my face and he thought I'd be just taste nice before she like shoved something in my face. But I would never do that. So,
Never.
so yeah.
All right,
cool.
Clem.
So beautiful
wanna
lamb
mix
chops. Lorna's on that. I love that.
on
Beautiful
it.
lamb chops in the season with some salt and pepper. And if you're wondering why we're doing it separately, I like the flavor of lamb, right? It's quite gamey in a sense.
Yeah.
Right.
And then curry's got its own unique little flavours as well. Ooh,
Yeah,
Jeannie's
no,
on it,
listen,
yeah.
I'm on it. I can't stand mace. It's a thing. I'm one of those people at home.
So we're gonna serve the lamb separate to the curry sauce. It's
Yeah.
gonna be in the same dish, but they're gonna be kind of separate.
sure.
At home, if you wanted to use regular stewing lamb, just add your lamb to your actual sauce.
Would you add it now, or would you first cook it and then
Always
brown
brown your
it,
meat
yeah.
off, give that extra flavour. Pop it in the sauce.
My guess getting the raw meat.
Okay, cool. So have you ever heard of people that don't like lamb?
No.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
Oh, vegans, that's what they call them.
I don't acknowledge. No, I'm just joking. I acknowledge you.
You better say you acknowledge it. Are you going to render that fat off?
Yes, exactly. So
Sorry?
people that don't like... She knows. She knows.
We can render you off. Come on.
Render all my fat off.
All right, so people that don't like lamb, the trick is to actually take the fat off the lamb. A lot of the lamby flavour comes from its fat. But we're not going to do that. We love the fat on the meat. So, like you said, that fat cap that's on the outside of these chops, we're going to put that down in the pan and we're going to start rendering it out. So the lamb...
Explain what rendering is in this case.
Got you. So rendering is when... Let me hold it up again. So there's a lot of fat that runs on the outside of the lamb. By rendering it, it'll actually halve the amount of fat that's on the outside of the lamb. And then it's going to go deliciously like brown and crisp.
And you get beautiful flavours in that pan as well. So if you wanted the juices to come in here, you could also just kind of like add them on.
So at the moment, this is kind of a deconstructed lamb curry.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, you can combine it all to be one. It's very tasty.
It's actually quite popular at the moment. Everyone's doing deconstructed everything.
Yeah,
so
it's like those poke bowls.
I know.
I love a poke bowl.
We're actually making those in my show this evening at 8:30.
Oh, wow.
I know, with salmon and vegetables.
I love a little shameless pun.
I'm going to render you off right about now.
All right, so
Okay,
yes, it's a
focus.
modern take on a lamb curry. But like I said, you can completely just like brown up your meat and add it to your sauce.
Amazing.
We're just being a little different today.
Great.
Cool, so that's gonna start, you can really smell that lamb.
Yeah.
In a good way, that's so good. And guarantee that lamb's gonna be getting super crisp on the bottom side.
Okay, so do you want to hear something really funny? I went to and had those DNA tests done where they tell you what you can and cannot eat. And then they told me that I can't eat red meat. But then in the diet, he said, but you can have a bit of lamb. I thought, oh my goodness, this dietitian may as well be Portuguese.
Cool.
How do you make it lower?
There we go.
There we go.
I'm gonna put you on.
It's a little nice little garment thing that's
Yeah.
just a little
Nice, eh?
equipment.
Cool, so we've got our sauce bubbling away, that's basically done. We're gonna finish it off with a little bit more butter. Our rice is done. And when we come back from the ad break,
Facial is done as
there we
well.
go. When we come back from the ad break, we're gonna finish off this lamb.
All right. Hope you're enjoying cooking with us with the fabulous hostess, Lorna Maseko. We're loving having you here today.
Thank you.
When we come back, we're going to finish and construct our deconstructed curry. We'll see you in a bit.
Make Afternoon Express your destination for recipe inspiration. Find the ingredients and instructions to making these delicious meals, sides and desserts on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za.
Afternoon Express. We're cooking along with you this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon. And of course, online, everybody is absolutely going crazy. Twitter is on fire with everybody telling us how much they're enjoying the show. But you can also call in and chat with us on 021 430 9881. I'm getting a facial and these two are cooking. It's fabulous.
Okay, cool. So let's see where we're at right now. So our rice is done. We've got, well, almost done. I've got a little extra love going in there. Our curry sauce is looking amazing. And Lorna, I'm going to actually ask you to season and finish that off.
Absolutely.
We've got the yogurt and we've got the tomato in there. So if you can add a little bit of sugar just to kind of balance out that acidity.
Can I just add, I totally missed what you did there.
So that's basically red onions, that's cucumber, some red wine vinegar, some syrup, and yeah, I guess you could add a little bit of salt and pepper if you wanted. It is, yeah.
So that's pickles, curry sauce, lamb and rice.
Yeah.
So eventually all of this together is one big curry.
Exactly.
But we're just making it separately.
That's exactly what we're doing.
I'm a little slow, forgive me.
All right.
At least you're catching on.
Thank God I'm pretty. Hey? Whoa.
So let me show you this amazing lamb right now. So what we've done is we've rendered out that fat and it's gone nice and crispy and golden. So I like serving it separately for this very reason. You've got the amazing crunch on the outside of the lamb and the soft, juicy meat and then the spicy sauce, the rice, the pickle. It's everything you need in a curry.
I guess also you get to just eat the lamb alone as opposed to like it in a mush of a curry. Even though curries are within the meat is kind of nice, but this is the whole separated thing.
Are you one of those eaters that compartmentalize your plate? Because I think a whole lot of people, like sometimes, you know, when you're eating, you compartmentalize, like what you're going to eat. Like some people will combine the sauce and the rice. Others will have the meat separately, or do you just mush everything together?
I'll start off by tasting each element because I want to know if it tastes really amazing or not. And then generally becomes the mush just because nobody has time.
Are you the save the best for last kind of eater?
No, so it's the weirdest thing. Like generally when you meet some people from the township, and luckily it never happened to me, but they'll say that I don't know if you grew up like this or whatever, where you'll eat the meat first in case the neighbor came in and ate your plate of meat. So you eat the meat first and then you start with the vegetables. In case there's that neighbor who knows that there's something amazing that's smelling in your house and we're coming to eat. You're like, you finish the meat quickly just before they like come finish your meat. Because you know, meat was like, it was expensive and not everybody could afford it. So just a little thing. Okay, I think we can do the sugar.
Go for it. So a little sugar getting this to balance out that acidity. And then while you're doing that, I just want to crush some garlic because I want to actually permeate some flavor into our chops while they're busy cooking.
Okay,
Nice.
this is going to be interesting.
Super, super easy. All I want to do is just you know that technique.
Yeah, I do.
You want to give it a smash?
I mean, when I say I know it, it's not like I'm going to trust myself to do it.
A little bit.
A little more.
Let it be like a boyfriend you don't
Get
like
angry
anymore.
at it.
Yeah, quickly.
There we go.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Don't call me again.
So into the pan, and then some chili. I'm going to split down the middle.
Okay.
Super easy. At this stage, you don't want the heat. You want the flavor of the chili.
Okay, so do you remove the seeds then?
No. Just a little bit of heat. And then
It is a curry.
leaves.
Okay, and I'm waiting for more butter on the lamb.
Absolutely.
You know me so well. A little bit of butter going in. So
Nice.
let's give it a check right now. So let's see how done they are. We got some nice color on the side, but we're going to go for a little
That just
A little bit
looks
more,
so
yeah,
good.
I know. It does. It does.
What's your favorite dish of all time?
I'll definitely say I make a mean oxtail. I think it definitely brings the boys to the yard and come in with checks and they come back for more honey.
Really? You
Yeah.
know, nobody's worried about your milkshake.
No, the milkshakes are sometimes for free. They're part of the dessert. But I think the oxtail lamb shank are one of my favorite things to do, to cook. I'm so into fish at the moment, so I'm into like exploring with different fish dishes. So last night I did a beautiful tilapia whole and marinated it in some interesting things, and so I'm into fish these days.
Your favorite episode on this season of The Hostess?
I think my favorite episode definitely has to be Atandwa Khani. He was
Oh, how amazing is he?
hilarious.
Yeah,
He was
he's
like
very funny.
insane. He was twerking in a wig. He came to the party. Like he really was just amazing. So we've had some really interesting people on the show. We've had Youngster, we've had Bubblicious, I don't know if you know her.
Yeah.
We've had makeup art.
Never had Leo. Hashtag friendship.
No. You're going to be the first episode, let me tell you, of season 2. We're having you and we're going to do like a...
Well, not a bachelorette.
No, well, I was thinking we'll
Unless
have
you're
like
finding
almost
the
like...
bachelor.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I was thinking we should have like 10 men You'll tell me what they should have, what they should look like, and then we'll see in an episode who is your vibe and who isn't your vibe.
You're going to need a lot more than 10.
No. We'll have an audition first. How's that? We'll have a countrywide audition to find Jeannie a man. Hopefully, Kosa from Eastern Cape for the cows.
Really, really, really not a good idea. That's
All right, our lamb chops are looking delicious and beautifully golden. Let me just hold this one up so you can actually see.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's super crispy, super juicy.
And that caramelization
You
is
don't want to overcook it. How do you like your lamb done?
medium.
Jeannie?
Yeah, I'm going with what Lorna says, medium.
Medium, cool. So let's keep on turning these guys over.
I want to
And
taste
that
some
one
of
needs
this.
to be turned, and that one needs to be
Cam,
turned.
can I get a spoon there? I want to taste some of this to see.
What do you want to just give it a
I
taste?
love that
Yeah.
you're a taster.
Yeah.
Always.
We once had somebody write into the show and say, why aren't you guys wearing hairnets in the kitchen? I was like,
I had somebody ask in my show as well.
wearing what on my head?
Can you imagine wearing a hairnet? Oh, that's lovely.
All right.
That's beautiful.
And our rice. Just to finish it off, a little bit extra. I
So
know it's
aromatic.
Steamed. I know it's steamed with a little bit of rice, but
There's
now
a lot of butter in that rice.
this finishes off the rice.
We've been
Give it a
finishing off
final
that
stir.
rice, honey. I've got to keep going.
I've got an idea. Should we put some rice in your butter?
That is hilarious. I love it. Maybe we should. We should try it. We'll call it the clem. The
There we
butter. The buttered clem.
50-50 ratio.
You've got a dish there.
Love it. Yeah.
There we go. Cool.
Okay.
That's done. That's perfect. Let's plate this guy up.
That's
so
also pretty much done as well.
I'm going to ask you to ladle
Favorite
some
time of the show.
Are you not cooking dinner tonight?
What? No. There you go. There's your bowl. We can serve it in there. Actually, I think let's spoon some of the sauce into the bowl first.
Yeah.
First.
Good luck.
Oh.
I like that you added actually the sugar to the sauce because I find that South Africans love a little bit of sweetness in their food. Like you travel overseas, it's a lot more saltier. You come here, we love a good chutney, honey. Anything with chutney works.
What should we put in next?
A little more.
All of it.
There we
The
go.
whole thing?
No, that's good. We keep that because I've got. You need dinner for tonight.
Okay.
Isn't that the agreement?
Okay. Oh, it's
Aren't
just
you
for
having dinner
plating
with that
purposes.
guy?
Which one, honey? I'm joking.
All right. So we know that this is a curry. I'm going to stir it around the bowl. Let it coat the outside of the bowl.
I like that little trick.
There we go.
It's coming on the Hostess season 2.
Okay, wait, look, it's got to be a bit evened out over there on that side.
That's fine.
Don't mess up the line.
No, man, I'm a perfectionist. It's fine.
There we
It's
go.
on
Okay.
this. Look.
I'm going to put you
Excellent.
to work again, Jeannie. Rice. You can put it to the center of the bowl.
You mean the butter?
I got it.
Looks
There you go.
amazing.
Chef fingers. You don't feel it after a while.
Oh, no, you see, I don't know fish. It's
Was it
a
Marco
chicken.
Pierre White who said fingers are meant to be burnt?
Okay, cool. That's
Fingers are
perfect.
for burning.
Lorna, your pickle's looking amazing, so I'm going to add the lamb. That's perfect, Jeannie. Just like that.
Amazing.
You can add your pickle.
Okay. I need a spoon, please.
Oh, can I take your spoon?
There's one next to you.
No, I can't use that one.
Here we go.
I've
This is
got
the one.
so many
Anyone,
spoons for you.
All the here we go.
What could I do?
Oh, excellent.
Here we go. Perfect.
Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Now, Lorna, I've got to ask you a question.
Yes.
Are you going to the Durban July this weekend?
I think so. I think I might be working, so I might be going. Are you going?
Of course I'm going.
Let's go again.
And if you are going as well, we've got a way for you to be part of the action. All coming to you after the break.
Okay.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon. Now, the Vodacom Durban July is around the corner. It's the event where the kings and queens of fashion come out to play. The highly anticipated horse racing and social event is taking place this Saturday, the 1st of July. And we have betting expert Dean Finder in the loft with us today as we put fashion aside and focus who the winning favourites are for the weekend's big race. Welcome, Dean.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I love a horse race. I literally go to all of them. And last year, I got quite a bit of luck when I was betting. But, I mean, my skills weren't very great because I just look at number and I look at who's got the nicest name. What is the correct way to go about picking your horse?
Exactly what you did.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible advice.
So there's no correct way.
Really?
Yeah. So what the verse punters do, the people that bet often, is they study the form, which is where the horses have run previously, the jockeys that are riding them,
so the stallions are better. The females apparently aren't so hot to bet on as much as the stallions.
Not necessarily.
Do you look at things like that?
Yeah, well, there have been female winners of the Durban July.
Obviously.
So of course.
I thought I was the winner last year with my outfit.
So... yeah, there's no preference that a male should win or a female should win.
All right.
Everybody's got the same chance.
Now, who exactly is Betting World, and what is your involvement in the Vodacom Durban July? Okay,
so Betting World is a fixed odds bookmaking operation.
Yeah.
We have 80 branches nationally throughout South Africa.
Okay.
We have our flagship branch at Greyville on the racecourse. We actually close to the public on that day, but we entertain our high roller customers. Over 300 customers we have at our venue, which is known as the Club at Greyville.
Yeah.
And that's our involvement. So we're sponsoring a race for the first time on Vodacom Durban July Day. We've never done that before.
Yeah.
But we're very, very entrenched in horse racing as part of our product offering for the betting public. And we felt it appropriate when the opportunity arose to take a race on Durban July Day, and it's race 3. It's known as the Betting World 2200.
Okay.
And it's a consolation race for those horses that didn't quite make the cut for the big one.
Which is race 5?
Race 7.
Race 7.
Race 7's a big one, and we're race 3.
Which is the final race?
Race 12 or race 13.
Do you want to tell our viewers what that one is?
So, race 13's for the over 18s.
Yeah.
Vodacom Durban July is over 18, but the parents need to switch off after race 12. Race 13 is when those that are a little bit inebriated on the day strip down and they
run.
Gallop for about 100 meters.
That's the race I usually bet on.
Okay.
But now, who are the firm favourites for this year's Vodacom Durban July?
So this year it's quite an open race.
Yeah.
It's quite an open race. When we say open, it means that there's no real firm favourite.
Oh, is that so?
So if we look at the betting at the back behind us...
I don't recognise any of these names. Bella's not here.
Bella's running in the fillies race. I think it's race 10.
Okay.
She's running a bit later. She ran last year. You are correct.
Yeah.
But the winner of last year's in the race, the Conglomerate.
Okay.
At 10 to 1. He was the horse that you liked the name last year and the number.
What does 10 to 1 mean?
Means that if you put 10 Rand on, you'll get 100 Rand back.
Okay.
So those are the odds, yeah.
Okay, great.
And those are all
French Navy ran last year as well.
Correct.
I put money on that. Okay, so who am I betting
Still running.
on? You're just telling me to pick one. Who's really, really the favourite? No, none.
So the favourites are Edict of Nantes and El Sahem on the previous slide. They were there, but it's an open race, so anything's really got a good chance of winning this year. Yeah.
Well, I hope to see you there. Will you help me with a little...
Definitely.
With marking off when I see you. Thank you so much. So the Vodacom Durban July is one of the biggest social events on the African continent. And come the 1st of July, the Greyville Racecourse will be the place to be for celebrities, horse racing fanatics, and the who's who of showbiz. Make sure you attend or tune into SABC Sport this weekend to catch it all live. All right. Come and have a seat over here, Dean. Thank you so much.
Right here.
I've been slaving all day in the kitchen for you. Thank you so much for all of this.
For you?
Yeah, I won't. Yeah.
Well, you dish.
I'll dish and let's rotate the plates.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Lorna, so this is so exciting. So you're busy, we're watching The Hostess. Your show's on tonight.
Yes, at 8:30.
Have you started filming your next season already?
We're plotting and putting it together, but we should be back on SABC3 very soon.
Okay.
So very exciting. But Jeannie D is going to be the #1 guest of season 2. Yeah, so it's going to be a nationwide search how to find Jeannie a man.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life, as if I've got any problems with finding one. Okay, so now have you ever bet on a horse at the Vodacom Durban July?
Girl.
Because I've seen you there.
Because you're sitting here, I was going to say, of course. I mean, that's what I do.
I'm pretty sure I walked up to, and this is of no offence, but this honestly happened. I remember walking up to Lorna once saying, "Did you bet on any horse?" And she was like, "There's horses."
We were having fun. We were having tons of fun. So maybe I should this year, actually. I'm feeling very lucky. 2017 seems like the positive year.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a key winner. I won last year, actually. I won a bit.
Okay. Delicious.
Okay, that was amazing. I'm so happy I just took that massive bite from TV, but that was
You were helping us cook the whole time.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think
you're more than welcome to cook for me anytime. Remember, if you at home are enjoying this delicious meal with us as well, hopefully you cooked along with us, then all you need to do is SMS, or if you want to have this meal tonight for dinner, all you need to do is SMS the keyword lamb and SMS it to 33650. And of course, we will send you all of the recipes and the ingredients as well to you, and then you will be able to cook this as well. Sure, today's been amazing.
Awesome.
You guys have taken it out of me. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you on Saturday. And thank you so much, Lorna, for coming through.
It's been amazing.
Until then, we'll be back again tomorrow on Afternoon Express. Goodbye and happy eating. Ciao.
Coming up tomorrow on Afternoon Express, we sit down with the infamous lady in the yellow dress, Skolopad, who lit up social media at the Metro FM Awards. Plus, former Adila member Tembisile Ntaka joins us on the couch. All of that tomorrow, live at 4 p.m. on SABC3.
Another feel-good production.